Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time take a look at the 1996 Honda Accord Sedan. Yeah, very interesting name there, isn't it? 318 horsepower, 1,272 kilograms of weight. Not much to say about this car other than the fact that it has a amazing looking racing livery in my opinion. Anyways, it is going to go to the Motorsports Land track where it's going to have 6 laps to set the best time it possibly can. The current leader is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5 RS, that's at the time of 29.490. The Accord will not be going anywhere near that. However, what I'm interested to see is how this car does compared to the first car that ever went round, the Lantis, because the Lantis and this have a very similar statistics, basically. They, I believe, have exactly the same amount of power. The Accord might be slightly heavier, but there we go, that's about it. Yeah, I believe the Lantis is a 32.25, so whether the Accord can get up there or not is interesting. Another amusing thing to note, actually, regarding the Lantis versus Accord thing is, well, that car was also a Castrol livery vehicle, and this one is as well. I can't remember what series this car's from. I think it was one of the Japanese touring car series, I want to say. But yeah, really cool looking racing mod. In my opinion, probably the best of the Honda Accord racing mods in this game. The other ones aren't hugely interesting from what I remember. I think there's a BTCC livery, of course, which obviously is cool, but to be honest with you, I was never really a fan of the BTCC livery for the Accords. I was more a fan of them for, well, the Halfords. 32.272, there we go, it is close to the 323F. But yeah, the I always preferred the later touring car liveries that they had. The Halfords one, obviously, that is probably my favourite livery for touring cars in general. Well, one of them at least, you know, the ones that they had on the Integras and later on the Civics. I do like the modern day Halford Yuasa cars as well. Gotta admit, I did prefer the orange and black to the black and orange that they've got going on at the moment, but still, nevertheless, they are pretty cool looking mobiles, if you ask me. I wonder if I'll be able to do any better than that 32.27. Of course, the Lantis 32.25. I do like the Lantis. I don't really care which one of these cars wins, to be honest with you, because they're both pretty cool cars. The Accord, out of the two of them, probably the more... we're doing this, are we? Okay, no worries, turn it around. Also, yeah, apparently you can go through the crowd there. I don't know why. Yeah, let's see if that will have fixed that. It is occasionally an issue. I've said before, when I was coming around here, the sort of, like, what invalidates a lap time and what doesn't is weird around this course, so, yeah. The Lantis, out of the two cars, I think this one's the slightly more unwielding of the two. The Lantis was understeer and that was about it. This car, you can actually sort of throw it around a little bit, have a little bit more fun with it. Which is a bit strange when you consider this is a Honda Accord and that is a, well, it's not really a sporty car, but I guess it's supposed to be, isn't it? The idea of sports. Mind you, it had a V6 and everything, so I don't know what engine's in this. I assume it's the 2.2, I think they were using at the time, the VTEC, or not VTEC, VTEC. Anyways, 32.265. Can the Accord do any better on its final lap? Probably not, by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like the Lantis may win the battle. That being said, not quite a good enough run onto there. 32.265, very consistent lap times from the Accord. Yeah, it is about what you would expect from this sort of car. It's a little bit of fun, but not the most exciting thing in the world. Could have probably got it into the very, very early 32s, but I don't think there was really much more time to come out the Accord. Anyways, it's time to see where it appears on our leaderboard. On to the leaderboard then, and the Honda Accord Sedan goes into 19th place with a 32.265, meaning it is down 7,000th of a second from the Mazda 323F Coupe. Still, it does manage to beat the 200 SXQ and the Suzuki Wagon RRR. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hot Lap Classic. If you have cars you'd like to request for this series, you can do so in the comments section and go into the description for a full request list form. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a farewell.